Hey there everybody, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to demonstrate to you how to sound out each letter of the alphabet phonetically. So I'm going to go all the way from A to Z, showing you exactly how these letters should be sounded out phonetically. If you're unaware, I'm a teacher. I've been a teacher for almost 10 years, as well as doing all of this. My mission is to help parents as much as I can. If you're watching this video, it's probably maybe because you bought my Fun Phonics Flashcards. If you're unfamiliar with my Fun Phonics Flashcards, they are a set of flashcards from A to Z with fun characters for each sound, teaching you and your child how to sound out each letter phonetically correctly and to start to recognize the letters as well. So I will link my shop link for my Fun Phonics in the description box below. If you just scroll down, you can click on the link and it will take you straight to the shop. So a couple of things I want to say before I get started on sounding out the letters. First thing is that this is really hard to get right. There are some sounds which I have labeled as tricky sounds in my Fun Phonics flashcards that are particularly hard to get right, mainly because people often put something called a schwa at the end of the sound, which is when you accidentally put an sound at the end of the sound. And this is a real easy misconception and mistake to make. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to avoid that. It's also important to say that every school follows their own phonics scheme and teaches phonics slightly differently. So your child might not learn their sounds alphabetically. They might learn them in a slightly different order according to what phonics scheme your child's school uses. But whatever scheme they follow, they will all be expected to sound out the sounds phonetically correctly, which is what I'm going to show you now. Some sounds that I make will be short sounds, and some sounds that I make will be continuous sounds. But I'll talk about this more as I get to each sound. Okay, so let's get started. Let's start with A. So the letter A is a short sound and it goes ah, ah, ah. Now the letter B. The letter B is also a short sound. Ba, ba, ba. C. The letter C is a short sound. K, k, k. D. The letter D is a short sound. D, d, d. E. The letter E is a short sound. E, e, e. The letter F is a continuous sound. Put your teeth on your bottom lip and make the F sound until it vibrates. That is the correct way to make that sound without accidentally putting a schwa or an at the end. So this is how people commonly make the sound. Fa, fa. Do you hear that I'm putting an at the end? So that's technically incorrect. It should just be a continuous sound. Okay, the letter G is a short sound. G, g, g. The letter H is also a short sound, and this can be a little tricky too. You want to open your mouth and push the air out from your chest. Ha, ha, ha. The letter I is a short sound. I, I, I. The letter J is a short sound. J, j, j. The letter K is a short sound. K, k, k. The letter L is a long sound, and this is another tricky sound that can be hard to get right. It's a continuous sound. You want to put your tongue behind your top teeth, open your mouth, and make a long continuous sound. Oh, oh, oh. Making sure not to put that schwa on the end. People sometimes say it like this, la, la, and they put that on the end, but it should actually just be a continuous sound. Ooh. The letter M is also a long sound and a tricky sound to get right. You want to purse your lips together and make a sound until you feel your lips vibrate. Be careful not to put that schwa on the end and go ma. We don't want the on the end. It's just a continuous sound. It's the same for the letter N. So this is a continuous sound, and we don't want to put that on the end. You want to curl your tongue up so it's touching the roof of your mouth. Open your mouth and do a continuous sound. Common mistake is for people to say nah, nah, and put an on the end, but it should be a continuous sound. The letter O is a short sound. O, O, O. The letter P is a short sound. P, P, P. The letter Q is a short sound, but this one can sometimes be a bit tricky. The sound that you are looking to make is qua, qua, qua. The letter R is a continuous sound again, and this can be a tricky sound. You want to curl your tongue up and do a long continuous sound. A common mistake is to make the sound like this, ra, ra, and to put that sound, the schwa, on the end, but it shouldn't be there, it should just be a continuous sound. The letter S is also a continuous sound that can be tricky to get right. Best way to explain it is just do a snake impression. Careful not to put that schwa, that sound on the end. People often do it like this, sa, sa, but it should be that continuous sound. S, s. The letter T is a short sound. T, t, t. The letter U is a short sound. The letter V is a continuous sound, and again a tricky sound to get right. You want to put your teeth on your bottom lip and make the continuous sound until it vibrates. Careful not to put the sound on the end. People often say it like this, va, va, but it shouldn't sound like that. It shouldn't have that at the end. It should just be a continuous sound. The letter W is a short sound. W, w, w. The letter X is a long sound and another tricky sound that can be hard to get right. This is a sound that you're looking to make. X, x, x. The letter Y is a short sound. Y, y, y. And finally, the letter Z is another continuous sound that can be tricky to get right. Again, the best way to explain it is to just do your best buzzing B impression. Zzz. You should feel a real tickle on your tongue and inside your mouth. Zzz. Zzz. Careful not to put that schwa and that sound on the end. Often people make this sound like this. Z, z, but there should be no at the end. It should just be that continuous sound. Zzz, zzz. And there we go. There are the letters A to Z sounded out phonetically correctly. I am all phonicsed out. Don't forget to check out my shop for my fun phonics flashcards if you haven't already got them. You are probably watching this video because you've already got them, but just in case you haven't, that link is down in the description box. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it was helpful, and I'll see you in my next video.